Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I have a bit of an unconventional past in that my high school career was interrupted by an exchange year in Germany, which really set the stage for the rest of my time, especially in college and the years that followed. And now I find myself back in Oshkosh, where I am a psychotherapist for a regional hospital organization, and I have my own private practice, where I am a clinician for people who are hurting and want to feel better. My high school experience was overall positive, but looked very different from other students' experiences. When I was a junior, I went to Germany and I stayed there for a full academic year. I spoke no German, but by the time I came back, I was fluent. In senior year, I also did track. I really enjoyed running, and I was a track team captain at that time. I always liked to write, and from time to time I would chip in articles for the index. Other than that, I tried very hard in math, which was not my strong suit, but ultimately did quite well in high school and studied quite a bit. Like high school, college was a very unique experience for me. It was only 3 years, and between each year in college, I had internships. So my first summer, I went back to Germany and I was an intern for sustainable development. And then the following summer, I was an intern at the Department of Defense in Arlington, Virginia. And I learned about policy and what that looks like for the US government overseas and how we communicate with our military partners. So it was a really expansive experience. The second part of my college experience was another graduate degree, and I got that at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, right here at home again. And I graduated from the Department of Professional Counseling in May 2020. So I have these 2 graduate degrees after a 4-year degree that only took 3 years, and traveled abroad a great deal in between each of those. So I went to work for a university in Germany as a lecturer of American Studies. I went to the Middle East as a volunteer teacher for kids, and I also ended up working for the US government as a military trainer and subject matter expert on gender integration in Kabul for NATO. My past experiences don't really add up to where I am now because they were in so many different parts of the world and they were so defining. Nevertheless, what I became really passionate about is helping people one-on-one. And I discovered when I was a lecturer in Germany that the questions my students were asking me were not actually about thesis statements so much as, how do I manage my life and where am I going? And these really profound questions of identity. And I found the same when I was overseas in Afghanistan. I was talking to Afghan women, whether they were in the military or whether they were young business professionals, and I managed a team of about 20 interns at one point. And their questions were not to do with our day-to-day work and rebuilding the ministries so much as what is possible. And again, these questions of identity. What I have learned over the years and what I would like to share with everyone as a high school student, it's important to practice gratitude. And one of the quotes I found that has helped me practice gratitude in the best way is this: for all that has been, thanks. To all that shall be, yes, which not only speaks to gratitude, but also optimism for the future. Your attitude is everything, and you can choose your attitude in any moment. It can be the make or break of anything you go through. Bear in mind, too, that you can decide all the time, and that these changes will arise in your life, and you can switch directions, you can adapt to things you don't like, and that inherently you are much stronger than you think, you are much smarter than you think, and to always have confidence and faith in what you can achieve as a person. Don't just think about yourself though, think about others. Ask yourself always how you can help others, and be kind.